Hey, good Saturday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia First Alert Weather Center with your weather update here on your April 19th, 2025. Now, before we get going, first, we always like to say thank you to all our new followers here on our page. And if you're not yet officially a follower, what I need you to please do is go to the link down in the comments section. It's going to take you to the main page right there. And you're going to hit that like in that upper right-hand corner. That way you officially become a follower of the North Georgia First Alert Weather Center Facebook page. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hey, you know what you got to do. You got to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future postings. All right, not looking bad this afternoon. We got some sunshine, got a few clouds. It's definitely on the warm side. That's going to be the forecast story here through the weekend. And we do have some rain coming back at us, as we do have an update on your rain chances for the upcoming work week. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into this latest information here for today. Brasstown Bald, seeing some of those high clouds moving in. So definitely a partly sunny type of day here for today, and we'll see something similar again for tomorrow as well. As looking over toward the University of North Georgia, looking great here and up in Dahlonega. Again, just some high clouds blowing here through the area, a little bit of filtered sunshine. Let's just call it that here for this afternoon. Looking at the radar, it is all clear. It's going to remain that way probably until about Tuesday. It looks like when our next best rain chance will be coming at us as we head toward Tuesday of next week, and then maybe a lingering chance of a few storms going into next week as well. It's going to be the North Georgia area where I think most of the rain is going to fall, and I'll show you the rainfall totals here, potential over the next 7 days here in just a bit. All right, let's go look at our regional radar. We're all clear out there right now, generally sitting here in the 70s and into the 80s already, so a lot of people this afternoon will be topping out into the 80s, even some upper 80s. Metro Atlanta right now is at 76. The record high for the date is 88. We're going to be in that neighborhood for this afternoon, so see if we can make a run at that record high here for today or not. All right, let's go look at our regional satellite. Again, we got some of these clouds moving on in for today, and that's going to be the same for tomorrow. So generally kind of a mix of clouds and sunshine here for the entire weekend. And the level of cloud cover could have an impact on how warm we get as well here for today. I think tomorrow will be maybe a couple of degrees cooler than what we're seeing today because we're expecting a little more cloud cover here across the area for tomorrow. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the latest American GFS model here as we're going to be tracking this. Again, this is hot off the presses. Watch that timestamp there in that upper right-hand corner as I kind of take you through this, as we're going to be seeing that ridge that's kind of dominating our weather right now start to give way here just a little bit. As you can see here, this ridge kind of forecasting right through here. That's going to keep us dry through Easter, but as we go into next week, we'll start to see some changes as we go on through time. So we're going to stay dry right through Monday, and then this old boundary is going to kind of work itself into North Georgia. And what I think is going to happen is things going to kind of meander here across the area, and the areas across to the north are going to see a better chance of seeing rain, and looks like maybe a couple of inches potentially, 1 to 2 inches here. It's just going to kind of meander there. So looks like we'll have days. Looks like Tuesday's going to be the best chance for rain. Backs off a little bit and then starts to come back up again as we go toward next weekend, going next to Friday and Saturday. So again, not a washout week, but a little bit of an unsettled week. Let's just call it that here for this upcoming week. Let's talk about the rainfall totals here. I'll go ahead and shift this down here for you so you can take a look at that. Again, you see North Georgia. This is the American GFS model. Generally looking at 1, maybe up to 2.5 inches of rain up in here across northern counties, but notice how much it drops off as it goes up down here toward Metro Atlanta. So definitely could be feast or famine just depending on exactly where that rain and where that old boundary is going to kind of linger here as we go in toward next week. So let's look at your forecast maps here. Kind of watch this as we kind of look at the latest model trending and as far as fronts and stuff here from the Weather Service for the next coming week. So again, looking dry here into Sunday. Easter's not looking bad. We're going to be all right. That high pressure is going to hold on there. Going in toward Monday. Monday also looking dry. So it looks like we got at least a couple more days of dry weather. Then Tuesday, we're bringing the rain chance. We're going up to about 60% on your Tuesday. So keep the umbrella handy on that day. And then we'll see that old boundary just kind of linger here across North Georgia. So it's going to be keeping that rain chance up. Friday kind of backs up a little bit. Then Saturday kind of comes up a little bit. So again, it's going to be really depending on where the rain kind of fires up. Again, the further south you go, the less rainfall you're likely going to see, at least based off what we're seeing here as far as our model trends, as far as precipitation amounts. So let's look at your forecast here for your Easter. Again, happy Easter, everybody, for tomorrow. Looking at partly sunny to mostly cloudy. Again, kind of a mix of sun and clouds for tomorrow. 84 and 62 expected there in the Gainesville area. Elsewhere across North Georgia, mostly cloudy skies tonight. 63 in Calhoun, 64 in Marietta, 63 in Lawrenceville. So everybody very, very mild. A couple of upper 50s there across extreme northeast Georgia for tonight. High temperatures backing off a few more degrees, a little more cloud cover, so we'll back it off just a little bit, but still unusually warm for this time of year. 86 in Calhoun, 84 in Lawrenceville, and 83 over in Cornelia. Again, a partly sunny to mostly cloudy type of day here for tomorrow. All right, regionally looking like this: 86 in Nashville, 83 in Memphis, 86 in Jackson, 86 in Columbia, 87 over in Columbia. So everybody here into the 80s except for Destin. Of course, around the beach, the waters keep them a little bit cooler. 78 degrees down toward Destin. And as far as the next 7 days is concerned, all right, so our best rain chance, again, coming at us as we go in toward Tuesday, the temperatures responding kind back in the 70s. Then the rain chances start to diminish a little bit, come back up, and we'll kind of hold it about 20-30% here going in toward the end of the week. So looks like the best chance of rain is going to be on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then very isolated, and then we'll see those temperatures kind of shoot back up again as we head toward next week. So not looking too bad for us here across North Georgia. Unusually warm, and it looks like the latest from the Climate Prediction Center is keeping those warm or above normal temperatures straight through the end of the month. So going to start getting those ACs cranking up a little bit, and the humidity, you're definitely going to notice it here for this week. Again, I want to say thank you to all the new followers on here. Again, our goal is to become the premier weather source here across North Georgia, and we can't do it without building an effectively good audience here. So please make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you invite your family and friends here to the channel. Eventually, we want to get to a point where we maybe have a dedicated YouTube channel that'll be 24/7. So please consider go ahead and joining our family here. All right, that's your all's update for now. Again, y'all take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you on tomorrow's update. Till then, y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.